Hi everyone, I'm Ehsan Shahriary. I want to present the project of object-oriented analysis and design lessons in Shahriary University. I want to start from my wrapper. Here we have the user authentication. In this point, the user must enter the username or password which it is stored in database. As you see in this picture, the username and password is correct. This message will print on a screen. Successfully login. If username wrong, this message will print your username. Next we have display of temperature. In this point, this menu will print on a screen and user can select one of them. If press number 1, the temperature of your device is 29. This like that it will be print on a screen. The temperature value is made by a random number. Next we have turning on and off the color. After the successful login the program, this menu will print. If the user press number 2, this message will print on a screen. The color turned on. If number 3, this message will print on a screen. Here my database. Here my database name system of calling, the table users. Here the user table username and password. The user must enter this value. Here the dependency inversion. This pattern, I use this pattern in my program. Dependency inversion, it means the high level model and low level model should not depend to each other, but both of them should be depend to interface or abstraction class. I use this pattern by interface observable. It has the public advertising function. I override it in the here actuator class and call the measure temperature. Next, in actuator class, I override it here advertising and call add observer and notify observer. As you see, builder design pattern, I use this pattern. This pattern can under creational pattern, and this pattern provide one of the best way to create an object. When we use this pattern, we use this pattern when the construction of object is so complex. Here I use in user class. I make a construction, private construction, user builder, and here it has a inner class. It will be public and static to use in every class. Here you have a public function build. It returns the new user. It means it returns the private construction user builder, and by this object we can use in every class. Next we have observer design pattern. This pattern means when you change the situation or do anything, this will be notified to all observer, and every user is an observer. This will be notified to all user, and I use this pattern by interface observer interface. It has a update function. By this function I notify to all observer. Here I override it in user class, and every user is an observer, and it will be notified to all observer. I think I explain everything. Let me show my code. Here we have actuator class. It is my code. I overrided the advertising function. Observable advertising 1 2 observer as the function update function. It has a connect function. In main class I use like that. Here I call the advertising to temperature and advertising here and here. Next, here in repository PostgreSQL, it's my code to connect my database. Here in sensor class, I override the advertise and call the measure temperature, as you see. Here the user class, and it has the inner class, public and static user builder. Let me run the program. The wrong number. Your username or password is wrong. Successfully login. The temperature is too long. Thank you for